My name's Zarr. I work at Bluestem restaurant, and the name of my cocktail is just the Punch, with an S, very traditional, the Punch. I'm using some brand new ingredients that are just brand new to town. I've got some allspice dram in there. We've got some Batavia Arak in there. Some really obscure ingredients to work with, but they're very, very allspice, very cinnamon, nutmeg, coriander, clove kind of thing. But basically I'm making a punch that is, it's made with a little bit of the Batavia Arak, which is kind of like a really old school style rum that has just been brought back into the whole cocktail culture recently. And starting off with that, a little tiny bit of allspice dram, which kind of is just like a really kind of a backbone that stands right there with the Batavia Arak. But then I've also got a tea, an herbal tea from New York. Little Serendipity, the Chaucer's Cup, and it's a very herbal tea. It's made with mango and ginger and cinnamon and apples. It's very fall, and I'm throwing all that in together with some caramelized sugar, simple syrup, and a little lemon, a little orange. But I'm basically making just an individual punch rather than making a big bowl of punch for other people to enjoy, kind of thing. But yeah, it's just kind of something that I put together for the season. It's something that I just got all these things on my shelf right now, and I'm trying to kind of play around with them and have a good time with some of the new ingredients that are readily available to the Kansas City market. I started bartending when I was working at Grange Street Cafe. I was 21 years old, and I was fortunate enough to get the opportunity because somebody kind of bounced out on a Monday night shift and just quit showing up, and Monday nights were their nights to do their $5 martini special. And they have like 75 different vodkas on the shelf, 15, 20 different tequilas. And so it was like $5 martini, anything you want. And so, their cocktail menu is great, it's fantastic, but it also gave me an opportunity to kind of experiment with other ingredients and ask people kind of feel out their flavor profile and what they enjoyed and try and, just kind of quick fire some cocktails and do some things there. And I worked there as a bartender for about a year and a half, 2 years, and I was fortunate enough also to have my good friend Jeremy Lamb come into the picture, and he worked there shortly as a server and then went to Bluestem, and he liked what I did and appreciated my my palate and just the way that I handle service and whatnot, and kind of came in and sharked me and was like, hey man, do you want a job at Bluestem? I just got started there. I was like, absolutely, dude, I'd love to. That'd be a blast. And so 3.5 years now I've been working at Bluestem, just kind of wearing a few different hats as either a server or cocktailing or doing whatever they need me to do, and making new cocktails and just kind of learning as I go. And that's I've just been very lucky, very fortunate to have the opportunities that I've had. Everybody's really stepping up their game. It's incredible. Going around town, going to our bar, going to Manifesto, going to some of the places around town. I mean, even Heather Sorrells is doing some really cool stuff at that new place down there. What was the Lava Room, the Gusto Lounge on Top Shelf. I'm just trying to, make a wonderful cocktail for people to enjoy. And to be perfectly honest, I do more research on the internet than I do really reading other real bar books. I will pick through and kind of mark pages and have things to refer back to more as a reference guide, but I do a little bit more research online and just kind of trying to keep an eye on what other people are doing as far as using clarified butter and sage or popcorn infused. Like PDT is doing some incredible things right now. But yeah, I mean, like of course Imbibe, Dale DeGroff, some of these cocktail gods that are out there. You've got to have their books. It has to be on your shelf, definitely.